Hi, my loves. God said, focus. Focus. Okay. Yes, it's good to be aware of the warfare, but God wants you to focus. Okay. And the reason why he's saying, yes, you have to kind of get used to the warfare. Let me give you the analogy he gave me yesterday, which makes so much sense. Remember what I told you guys, as a child of God, you're going to always go through warfare. You're never going to really be completely delivered. You can be completely delivered after a fast or stuff, but then there's always going to be a next devil at a next level that's going to try some sort of attempt. Okay. And that's why God always trains us. So we're going to go through warfare basically for the rest of our lives, because there's always going to be, as long as we're here on earth, there's always going to be a minion that's going to be tempted to try us as children of God, right? So that's why God trains us during warfare, so we know how to pray, so we know how to fast, and all of that, right? We have to go through training, so then when the next ball comes, hit it with a tennis racket, like, bye, you know what I mean? But he wants us to focus. But here's the analogy he gave me. So he said, do you know how there's some people, because I know some of you guys are like, Steph, I can't take this warfare. I don't know. I can't do it anymore. Like, what's going on? Do you know that there's some people in the world that were born and they can't see? They were born without being able to see. They were born without being able to hear. Do you know there's some people that lived, being able to see, and all of a sudden went blind at the age of like 20 or something, like halfway through their life? Or someone may have lost their arms or legs, or somebody may end up being paralyzed. The way how God explained it to me is, when people go through these major life changes, or when people are born with these specific disabilities, what happens? They still have to go on in life, right? But guess what they have to do too? They have to become accustomed to their life the way it is. They have to learn how to be able to still go to the store, shop, even when they're not able to see. They have to learn how to communicate even without being able to hear. They got to learn how to still kind of be mobile and get out there, even being in a wheelchair. So if these individuals have to adapt to life, and they have to adapt to life in a way relating to their disability, and their life is different from everybody else's. It's the same concept with you guys being God's children. When you go through warfare, you got to adapt, to waking up every day and fighting every day. And the thing about it is that you have gifts. The thing about it is that you're chosen. You have a big purpose, right? Everyone has a big purpose, but you still have to adapt to being accustomed to going through warfare. And you have to it has to be a part of your daily life. And it's annoying to say that, but it has to be a part of your daily life, and you got to become accustomed to it, like everyone else is accustomed to something that's going on in their specific life. Do you see what I'm saying? And the reason why, like I said before, is because warfare is going to come and go and come and go and come and go, and that's how it's going to be for the rest of our lives. So we just have to know how to fight. We just have to know how to still handle it. It's like we can go through warfare right now. It's like I can go through warfare right now, and I can still get up and get my kids ready for school. I can still cook dinner. I can still, go do my errands and all of that stuff, even though it's annoying. But I've learned how to adapt. I've learned how to fast. I've learned how to pray, and I know this is going to be my new life, because this is the life that God chose for me, because he chose me. And if you're a chosen one, you're going to be persecuted. Like Paul says, we are destined for trials. We are destined for trials. It's part of our destiny. Okay. Like God chose us for this. So it's part of our destiny. So now we got to become accustomed to always fighting, right? It's the same concept. That's how God wants you guys to look at it from that point of view. So you guys can be like, hey, you know what? Yeah, even though it's annoying, I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to learn how to keep fighting and just getting accustomed to it and fighting through it like everybody else. There's people that, like I said, they can't walk. There's people that can't see and hear, and they get frustrated with having this disability as well, but at the same time they become accustomed to it and they still live life, right? So it's the same concept. Okay, God said he wants you guys to focus on the end all be all goal, focus on the tunnel vision, focus on the specific purpose he gave you. Despite all of that, once you keep your eyes on the prize, like Paul said, when there's a race, you keep your eyes on the finish line, right? So once you keep your eyes on the prize, what will happen is you're going to continue to fight every single day. Yes, you can still, you have to be aware of the obstacles, like the warfare, so you know when to pray, know when to fast and stuff, but don't take your focus off the end all be all goal and just specifically focus on that and then put yourself in depression. You got to also adapt to it and focus on where God needs you to be. Okay, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.